What's up, Combo fans? Welcome to another Comicween. Today's episode, I thought I'll do my review on Venom. This is the 2018 film. Now, I did do a poll on this film, and you guys had made it 83%. So you guys picked the first Venom film. So I thought I'd go through my not quick. I'm going to be going through my thoughts and what I loved about this film, what I hated about this film, just like going through my thoughts. Now, if you have seen Venom, please tell me in the comments below. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Do you think it was okay? Now, I want to do... Now, this will be kind of me just breaking down all the stuff I loved about this movie and some of the things I didn't like, some of the decisions they chose, and just basically saying why this film was a really good film, really good movie to me. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a huge Venom fan. He was one of my favorite things about Spider-Man. I actually do have the poster of the movie, because my mom got me this poster. And I've also got the poster from Odeon. I got this from opening week of Venom Last Dance. I've also got all three films on DVD. I've got the first Venom film, I've got the second one, and the recent new one. So I am a huge Venom fan. I do need to find some comics, but I'm trying to find the one based on the movie. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, if you don't know what Venom is, it is a film that came out in 2018. It is based off the Marvel Comics character from the Marvel Studio, Marvel Comics. In the comics, he is has a host called Eddie Brock, who is basically was a reporter until Peter Parker told him, "Oh, you've made fake pictures of Spider-Man, so I'm going to tell you fraud." Which it does. Eddie Brock does lose his job, but in the movie it's kind of different, because in this movie he is played by Tom Hardy, and he does lose some stuff, like he loses his ex-girlfriend, played by Michelle Williams, called Anne. He loses his kind of life from the villain called Carlton Drake, who I will talk about in my negatives, because he's kind of the ones I don't like about this film. And he does get a symbiote in this film called Venom, who I just explained is in the comics. Now, when they announced they're going to do a Venom film, I was hyped because Venom's one of my favorite Spider-Man characters, and he was finally going to get a movie, and I thought it would have Spider-Man in it. But the trailers didn't have any Spider-Man stuff in it, and he was by himself, which is kind of sad because I kind of wish Spider-Man, because in the comics is all about him and Spider-Man. But when the trailers came out and the advertisement, I was so hyped. It looked really good, and it was rated R. So when this movie came out, I went to go see it with my mom. I absolutely loved it. It is one of my favorite Spider-Man films. Now I'm just going to break down why I loved this film and basically go through all the moments I loved and all the moments I hated. Now there was a lot of good stuff in this film I kind of enjoyed. I don't know if any of you guys loved this film or not. Like I said, explain to me in the comments some of the stuff you didn't like about this film. But some of the things I did love about the film, I did like the dynamic of Eddie Brock and Venom. If you don't know, Eddie Brock is played by Tom Hardy. He did a phenomenal job as Eddie Brock. He'll always be kind of my Eddie Brock. I didn't like the Eddie Brock in the Sam Raimi one. His design was kind of annoying, and I didn't like the look of Venom. So I kind of preferred this Venom. And there is a lot of stuff in this film that's kind of for Spider-Man fans. Like, I know the film's rated R, but you don't really see a lot of gore in it, because obviously this thing is PG-13, so they are kind of tamed down the violence. But I did like the soundtrack by Louis Grosson, who did the Cinder soundtrack, and some like iconic soundtracks. And his music throughout the whole film is so good, it's so amazing. Pedal Metal, I say, is my favorite one, or Eyes Long as Bone Kiss. If you've seen the film, you know what that means. And I do love seeing Tom Hardy, Eddie Brock, and Venom's dominate for the whole film. And just the way everything that happens in this film is so amazing. Well, really scary. Because there are some very scary scenes in this film. Like, for example, when Eddie Brock goes to the lab for the first time, he goes through this, like, eerie hallway. Because obviously they have people in test chambers, in test rooms, with symbiotes in them. And of course, Eddie Brock does get the symbiote from I think I said a girl called Maria. And throughout the whole film, it is like a suspenseful ride because you don't know if because obviously he has this demon Venom inside of him. But I do love seeing the chaos and like gory stuff that goes through this time movie. Now, speaking of getting on to some of the other characters, we do have Rochelle Williams playing Anne. She was okay. I wanted to see more of her character, but they kind of made her like the like moany girl, like love interest, if you get what I mean. I do want to see more of her, make her character more developed, but because of Sony, they don't really want to do that. Now, getting on to some of the negatives. Carlton Drake was the worst character in this film. No offense, I don't hate the actor, I just hate the character. He was just so boring and basic, because you know, in the film, he does have a symbiote called Riot, and basically their plot is, oh, I want to destroy the world and stuff. That is so boring. Like, stop doing those films kind of stuff in movies. But I did like all the fight scenes. Especially my favorite scene is Venom versus the SWATs. That scene was always my favorite. But I'll say, we don't get to see much because at the end of the film we do see a cameo by Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy with his kind of comic accurate hair. But I don't like the look of it. Here's a picture of what it looks like. Because we do see him in Venom the Carnage. Obviously, that was kind of for Venom the Carnage. But I just thought this film was really good. Anytime it's October, I will give it a watch. But I just want to know what you guys thought of Venom 2018. I can't continue saying that. But just tell me in the comments below. Did you guys enjoy this movie? Are you going to watch it? Have you watched it? Tell me your discussion below. But let's just have a discussion in the comments below about this film. But of course, if you want to see more videos like me, please make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on social media below. And I'll see you guys in the Comicween video. See you guys later.